Hey guys, I am back today to bring you another tutorial with the Manny MUA palette from Makeup Geek. I told you guys last time I used this palette that I wanted to use a little bit more darker colors for the next look, so that is exactly what I did. I'm super happy with how this look came out. I'm really kind of obsessed with it the more that I look at it. It's really not that hard to do, so just grab your palette and we can get started. But really quick before you go, don't mind my nails, they are kind of janky.
Of course, I'm going to start off by priming my eyes, so I'm grabbing my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot and I'm going to use my finger to apply this all over my lid and up onto my brow bone. Now jumping right into my Manny MUA Makeup Geek palette, I'm taking the color Insomnia and I'm going to just pat this all over my lid so I can get the best pigmentation. And guys, look at this color. I'm just obsessed with it. It's like 6 different colors in one eyeshadow. And then of course I'm just going to lightly blend that out around the edges. Now grabbing the color Sora and I'm going to use a blending brush from Morphe. I'm going to put this right in the crease and I just love how this is a warmer shade, so it just blends so well with the edges of Insomnia since it kind of looks like maroon around the edges of that color. It's just, oh my goodness, it's just so pretty together. I love it. And now I'm grabbing the color Frappe and I'm going to put this right on the outer corner of my eye. I just wanted to tie in the crease with the lid shade a little bit more. And then of course just making sure everything is blended. And now grabbing the shade Aphrodite, it's like a chocolatey brown purpley shade. I'm going to use this to just deepen up the outer corner a little bit more. And then of course just making sure everything is blended. And then I'm just going to touch up the lid shade just a little bit because some of it got blended out. And now for the inner corner, I actually grabbed the shade Artemis from the palette. I forgot to get a clip of it, but any like shimmery iridescent white shade you have will work. And I'm just popping it in there to really brighten up that inner corner, and then I'm going to blend it out a little bit. Now grabbing my Lorac Pro Palette, I'm taking the colors White and Cream and I'm actually mixing them together, and this is what I'm going to use for my brow bone highlight. I knew I wanted something matte and I wanted something really bold, not too like yellowy or too creamy. I wanted something more white just so it would stand out against the other shadow color. So just popping that on and making sure it is all blended out. And then once that is done, I'm going to move on to the face. So I'm just taking a makeup wipe and wiping away any fallout. And then I'm grabbing my Nivea Men's Sensitive Post Shave Balm. You guys know I love using this as a face primer. So just putting this all over my face and rubbing it in until it gets a little bit tacky. Of course, I'm grabbing my L'Oreal True Match Lumi Foundation in the shade N3 because you guys know this is my favorite. And I'm going to use a damp beauty blender to just blend that out all over my face. Now to conceal and highlight under my eyes, I'm grabbing the Rimmel Match Perfection Concealer in the shade 125 Fair. And I'm going to apply a generous amount of that underneath my eyes. And then again, I'm going to take my damp beauty blender and just blend it out. Now grabbing my NYX HD Studio Photogenic Finishing Powder. It's just a loose translucent powder. I'm going to take my beauty blender and just pack some of this on underneath my eyes to set that concealer. And then just taking a little bit more of that powder, I'm going to put it on a large powder brush and set my foundation just to make sure anything that I put on top of that goes on smoothly. And then after that, I'm just going to use the same brush to wipe away any excess powder that I might have underneath my eyes. Now I'm grabbing my Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara, and I'm going to throw this right on my lashes without curling them. You guys know this is my trick to putting on false lashes, is curling them after I actually put on my false lashes. Then I'm just grabbing my Maybelline gel liner in black, and I'm going to tightline my upper lash line just to make sure there's no gaps in between any of my lashes. Now the lashes I'm throwing on are the Ardell Demi Wispies. You guys know these are my favorite, but they're actually cut in half. I just wanted the ends of my lashes to be a little bit flared out. I still wanted a little bit of drama, but just a little bit more natural. So it kind of just goes from the middle of my lid to the end. And then while that lash glue dries, I'm going back in with Aphrodite, and I'm going to take a pencil brush from Morphe and just really smoke out my lower lash line. I don't take it the whole way into my eye, more just like the outer half. And now that that lash glue is dry, I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes very carefully. And then I'm taking my L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara, and I'm going to apply this right to my natural and my false lashes to make sure they are blended together. And then of course taking my Clinique Bottom Lash Mascara, because you guys know this is the only thing that touches my lower lashes. So jumping back to my face again, I'm taking this Benefit Hoola bronzer. Sorry, it's a little bit out of focus, but this is what I'm going to use to contour my cheekbones and then up in like my temple forehead area. Now I'm taking this Urban Decay Afterglow blush in the shade Video. And of course I'm just going to use this as a blush, put it on my cheeks. It is my favorite like natural bronzy looking blush. And now I'm grabbing this Wet n Wild highlighter. I think it's called Precious Petals. I will find out for sure and put it down below in the description box. But I'm loving this highlighter right now. So, of course, I'm just going to highlight my cheekbones a little bit above my brows, my nose, my cupid's bow, my chin, my whole body. And then I'm going to grab my MAC Fix Plus and just set my face with this. Make sure all the powder is set in and locked and loaded. And I'm using enough to take a bath per usual. So for lips, I'm grabbing this Stila Stay All Day liquid lipstick in the color Caramello. It's my favorite nude shade at the moment. And I'm just going to apply this real quick. And then right on top of that, I'm going to put this NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Fortune Cookie. I just wanted my lips to be a little bit glossy, so once the lips are done, this look is complete. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure to check the description box for all the information, and I will see you guys in my next video. I love you. Mwah.